Hey, how's it going this evening or this morning, wherever you're at? I think we have all asked, because we're all wanting to know where Zoca's baby's at. Um, and I think in a previous video that I did, Nature Boy was saying how he's been being threatened and that if anybody comes, he was showing all kinds of weapons and things. And then he was saying how if anybody questions about the baby, that all they have to do is go there and show an ID. Well, he's trying to make you think that you have to go through this big, long process just to find out anything or just ask questions, but you don't. Of course, yeah, if you're going to call, you do want to give your name. But how do you go about doing any of that? I mean, do you call every hospital? Do you call every police department? I mean, he's not going to exactly give you the name of the hospital. He's not going to give you the name of the real place. So anyway, so that's beyond. He wants you to think you have to go to Puerto Rico, show your ID, and prove that you're legitimate in wanting to find out where this baby's at. Now, he's trying to do damage control with Zoca. So my question is Zoca, the way she's talking to people, is she turning people against her? I wonder. And it's so hard. We're not even going to go into that, but I'm going to go ahead and play this video. Hey, Lady Leo, how are you? We're going to go ahead and get into this video, and you guys can see for yourself.
Here, peace to the gods here on this earth plane. Now let me tell y'all something if you did not understand or do not know who Zoca is. I don't give not a one fuck about how you think about me. I don't give not an inch about how you think I should live my life. Because at the end of the day, I die alone. I breathe in my own oxygen. My heart beats itself. I have my own mind in my head and my own astrological program. It makes me different from you common herders.
Common herders? So we're common herders? Is that what she said? Okay.
Y'all tell me, do this, Zoca, you should leave. Oh my gosh, what you do with your life? That baby, why?
And you know something? Before she even went over there, people were telling her, don't go over there. Her family did an intervention. She knew all about him, and she was well educated and well informed about him before she made that choice to go over there. So, common herders, do we still see her as a victim? Someone that calls their own child, unborn child, a demon, and allows another man to call your child a demon? Is that a victim? Or is it just someone who made the wrong choice?
You follow a man. What I do, does it affect you? What I do, does it make you a worse person, a better person, and make you sick and make
Absolutely. Absolutely. It does not affect us in one bit. But what we need to do is hope that there's another girl out there somewhere who will make that right choice and didn't make the stupid choice you made when they hear other people saying what's really going on over there. Hopefully that's what we can do, is stop another woman from making the same stupid choice that you made.
you happy and make you angry? If so, I got too much power in my hands, love. You gotta recalculate, why does this people, why does Baba G, why does Zoca, why does Carbonation get me so frustrated, get my panties in a loop? Because you're convicted. What we do, how we stand on morals and principles, how we stand on this knowledge, how we understand who.
But is it moral? Are you being moral? I mean, like when you're born, your parents teach you morals and they teach you values. So as a moral person who was taught these things, you know that sleeping with 100 different people or calling your child a demon is not moral. And it doesn't, go ahead, Mark.
Baba G is, and we honor him. We're honoring a black man. How that makes you feel as you sit there and honor a white man that has slaved you, pillaged you, raped you.
Do you see how Satan likes to divide? Once again, this is what he's doing. He's dividing people and causing hatred amongst everyone. That's how he works. And that's why they always talk about the white man that did this and
you feel like you were less than, made you hate yourself and your neighbor. But as I honor the black man that has given me divine knowledge of self, that has set my mind.
But honor the right man. Honor that man who's treating you with respect. Don't allow any man to disrespect you. Don't allow some man to call your child a demon. Don't allow some man to tell you what to eat. Don't allow some man to tell you that you're worth less than you are. Don't allow some man to lock you in a closet.
I'm free from the chains of the white man. Yes, I have a mind that is Baba G's mind. And I'm trying to align my mind in complete oneness of his. Because I rebuke everything of the white man. I rebuke me going against the black man. I rebuke me wanting to be independent. I rebuke me wanting to disrespect the black man and feel like I do not need him in my life. I rebuke all of that. I rebuke anything that does not say that I am going to be a great mother. Things happen because Allah willed it into happening. It would have happened. The baby would have.
I'm confused. Do you worship Allah or do you worship this nature freak? I'm confused because they're two totally different gods.
Been born if it needed to be born. It was not her time. So you do not tell me about my journey. You do not tell me about myself because I know who I am. You should learn about who you are and worry about yourself rather than worrying about me and what I'm doing with my life. Be lucky you get to understand me. Be lucky that you get to see who I am. Be lucky that you get to look at me. Be happy that you get to see an example of Baba G showing you what upright, moral, just righteousness is. We must understand as a people, we see each other as less than. We hate our neighbor because they told us to do so. I'm telling you, Baba G is telling you, we are telling you, you should love yourself. You should love everyone else that is.
But how? I mean, you're not sure. You don't love everyone else because you just spewed out a bunch of hatred out of your mouth. So how are you loving everyone else? How do you love yourself when you allow some man to beat you and treat you like that, allegedly?
Reflecting back to you because that is you. So I love you even though you don't understand me, even though you keep spewing hate at me. I take that hate and what I'm going to do, I'll make a song, I'll make a download. I'll focus more on my mission and my path that I'm not going to go back on. I'm not a slave. I rebuke being a slave because we got so comfortable in being a slave in the white man's land that we think it's home, that we defend it, that we call the police on our.
But you're still in Babylon. Puerto Rico is Babylon, right?
Black man, on our sisters, on our brothers to come and fix something. You can't fix it yourself? Weak. You are weak. I am strong. I look at the camera and I do not look at me when I say that. I do not look at my face. Because when I say look at my eyes, I see strength. I see beauty. I see intelligence. I see the head of the planet. You see me through your perspective of how you feel about yourself. I am none of those things you speak about me.
I see a little broken girl who's broken, who don't even have enough meat on her bones to move, let alone have strength. So yeah. Let's see. How big best ding game? She is not a victim in my eyes. No, not mine either. There's the victim is the baby, the babies, the family members, some of them. Splain says they're so arrogant as if they're doing everything right. They take out loans, live in Airbnbs, no agriculture, always fighting lower demons, always healing, no ownership, but we're Babylonians. Yeah. But they're living in Babylon. I mean, Puerto Rico is considered America. The last I checked. And they're not living out in nature. They never live it out in nature, actually in nature. They're, like you said, they're living in Airbnbs. They're not. I mean, if there's a part in this video where a bug landed on her and she got mad about it, let's check that out.
Babaji is none of those things that you speak about him, but he is to you because he brings out things that you need to be confronted with and deal with. And if you're not going to deal with it, you're going to still see life in a warped, negative way. And baby, that does nothing to me because the way you see me has no effect on me. All these spewing negative comments, the things you say about me has nothing to do with me, does not hurt me. It actually gives me more energy. So you do not empower me. You do not give me any power. You do not empower me. You're not in control of me, as I should say. You're not in control of me because you don't control my happiness. You don't control my sadness. You don't control my feeling of being beauty. You don't control nothing in my life, but I control you. That's how I know I'm the head of the planet. We speak volume over here. Yes, we're learning. Yes, we're young. Yes, we're under a teacher. But you know what? Get one. Get a Babaji. Because if you get a Babaji, you're going to be prepared for what Babylon has to come. You want to be a slave again? Or you want to be a god? You have the option of choice. You really don't have an option of choice. It's already programmed. So keep living the way you want to live. Keep blaming who you want to blame. But at the end of the day, you got to live for you. And I live for me. Point blank, period. I don't have to live for you. I don't even got to see you. Oh, but you see me. Isn't that funny? You watch Babaji daily. Watch his videos. Watch his Bigo lives. Watch his YouTube. Watch people talking about Baba G. So when you die, you're going to be on the couch eating potato chips, looking at Baba G on your phone like spewing hate. And that's all you. That's all your subconscious. As we are elevating, growing, rebuking everything that does not serve us. That's the difference. Learn. I will suffer, but through that suffering, you're gonna budge all up on me. Please move.
Okay. Ash says they are all victims, whether we agree or not. That's right. We can all agree to disagree. And, some of us we all have our own opinions. That's what, we're here for. Splain says it is. They're never not out of Babylon or in nature. Exactly. Did you see how she was acting with that one bug? And yeah, they eat chips too. I've seen them eat Oreo cookies. I mean, I don't know. So how's everybody doing tonight? If you guys can, hit that like button when you guys come in. That's right, glasses. She says they smoke weed too and drink alcohol. Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, they cannot survive. I mean, if you had to live full time in true nature, they're not going to survive. And what are they doing with cell phones? And what are they doing driving around in cars? And what are they doing eating Oreo cookies? And no, they live in Babylon. They need to go. They hate it so bad. Why are they still here? Oh, thank you, Ash. MSBE says poor lost sheep. Yeah, sheeple. Yep, exactly. That's what they are, sadly. So I think that's all we have for tonight. If anything else pops off tonight, I'm going to be right back on here. So I'll be keeping an eye out. I'm always looking out for Malia. Until then, you guys have a great night. God bless you, and I will see you later. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate all my subscribers. I appreciate you guys more than you guys know. I really do. And I thank you.